What's the deal, man? It's Second Nature, back with another YouTube video. It's your boy Mark. I got my boy MACKGee with us right here in the studio.
What's the deal, y'all?
What's the deal, my boy? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling, man. Big chill, big quarantine.
Yeah, hell yeah. So you know the deal, man. You know Second Nature, man. We getting these little interviews going on with upcoming artists, upcoming entrepreneurs, clothing brands, producers, all that y'all want to see. So you know how to bring my boy MACKGee in here. You know how we do it, man. Got a couple questions for MACKGee. Finna, we finna learn a little bit about MACKGee today.
Let's get it.
Everything you want to know.
Hell yeah.
So what's up with you, bro? How you living?
Shit, I'm cooling, man. Cooling, trying to adjust. The quarantine life kind of kicking my ass right now. But
hell yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, bro.
I feel that. So one thing about I said this in my last video too, with D Romeo. Pretty much every question I asked D Romeo, I damn near knew the answer to.
Okay,
and because that's the homie, you feel me?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of the same thing with me and MACKGee. It's one of my good homies.
Yeah.
Damn near every question I ask, I'm finna probably know the answer to, pretty much. But you know the deal though, it's not about me. Like I said, it's about y'all. I know y'all want to learn about MACKGee, you know. So
Yes,
come
sir.
on, you feel me?
Let's get it.
So first things first, bro. Where was you born? Where was you raised? And how was your upbringing?
Shit, bro. I'm from the 562. I'm from Southeast LA. Did a lot growing up in East Los. But did most of my growing up in Downey, bro. So kind of was raised there. Was raised in a 2-parent household. Growing up, so I mean, I was raised cool, bro.
Hell yeah, I feel it. How would you compare living in East LA compared to living in Downey?
Shit, bro, it's a big difference. It kind of just puts it into perspective. You know what I mean? Kind of just like when you kind of grow up in that East Los area and then you go to Downey, it's a huge difference, and it kind of just teaches you that you can't really rely on the materialistic things. You got to be a well-rounded person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really what I learned from that.
I feel that, bro. Hold on.
Let me get right.
Yeah, let me get right, man. Got a little drink in the cup. It's Friday night, man. So, name a couple artists, bro, that inspired you from a young age till now.
Oh man, from a young age, I would probably say the Game, bro. The Game, 50 Cent, that whole little G Unit wave.
Oh hell yeah.
Kind of made me fall in love with rap.
Yeah.
But if I were to say right now, bro, J. Cole's beats a huge inspiration. You know what I mean? Just kind of the conscious rap is kind of what I like to do.
Yeah, shout out J. Cole, man.
Hell yeah.
So you into that lyrical shit?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I like
feel
to
it.
have a message in my shit.
Yeah, on God, I feel that, bro. So around what age, bro, did you decide that you wanted to start being a rapper?
Shit, I would say probably like 2 years ago, bro. So probably like 2021.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy though, because like usually a lot of kids they kind of dream about that shit from a young age. It wasn't really the same for you?
Nah, bro. I mean, I've always loved music. Music's always been a huge part of my life. But I would say I really wanted to make music probably like 2 years ago, bro.
Okay.
Like seriously, yeah.
I feel that.
Hell yeah.
So one thing a lot of people probably don't know about MACKGee that I know, because that's kind of how I met him. Bro's low key a hooper. Bro low key played basketball. So talk a little bit about your basketball journey, how it started, where it ended, and kind of how it transitioned to music, how it kind of relates to music.
Shit, hell yeah. I mean, I've been playing ball my whole life, bro. Ever since I was 5 or 6 years old, you know what I mean? Coming up and playing the YMCA, then you transition to AAU, you know what I mean? And that carries on to high school, then you still play high school ball. So I went to St. John Bosco, played ball 4 years there. Then after I got offered to play at Vanguard University, I was there for a semester, but due to like family issues, had to come back home. And then after that, went to play at Rio. That's where I met my boy Mark. Met him at Rio. And then shit, journey kind of just stopped there, bro. But the love for the game, that's all you're gonna do.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean? So
I feel that.
Yeah.
Was there really a reason why it stopped, or you kind of just lost interest in the shit? Like,
I don't know, bro. I feel like with basketball, I feel like I didn't really have full control because it's so political. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of the same for music, but with music, I got more control of who I can be. You know what I mean? That's what the big difference.
So like, I was saying, how does music and basketball compare? Is it besides politics, or is that the biggest comparison you could think of?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I feel like for basketball, you kind of have to be whoever your coach wants you to be. You see what I'm saying? And that's not the case for music. For music, I could go in there and I could do whatever I want. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody coaching you.
Exactly. It ain't no coach. Ain't nobody telling me what to do. I can do whatever I want. And if the people fuck with it, the people fuck with it. If they don't, they don't. You know what I mean? It's just. I mean, it is kind of the same with basketball, but it's a little different.
I feel that. So you said St. John Bosco.
Yeah.
So high profile school.
Yeah, bro.
You win any rings?
I won 2 rings, bro. I won a CIF ring my freshman year, and I won a state ring my sophomore year.
2 rings?
Hell yeah, I got
for sure, bro. So name a couple players that you play with.
Shit, man. Off the head, Tyler Dorsey,
Shout out Tyler Dorsey.
now playing overseas, but was drafted. Daniel Hamilton, Isaac Hamilton, Lauren Curry, who it's just weird. He got offered to play at Long Beach State, turned it down, and now produced one of Drake's songs, which is now huge.
That's crazy. Yeah, I see that shit. I kind of see the same pattern a lot. It's like a lot of people that are rapping now, whether they're rapping or producing, they all play basketball.
Yeah,
that's
it
why.
goes hand in hand,
yeah, that's
bro,
why I
you know
kind
what
of
I mean?
asked the question like, what like compares like what similarities does basketball and music have? Because I see a lot of people that are like, you know, because I played basketball my whole life too,
right.
And now I kind of feel like I'm in the position of my life where I'm getting real in tap with music, and that's because of you know, D Romeo. Shout out D Romeo.
Right,
like
yeah,
I'm more in the music scene, and for some reason I feel like the basketball scene kind of it relates.
I guess
in a lot of ways.
The main thing would be like the competition. You know what I mean? Like music, at the end of the day, it is a competition. You want to be the best, which is the same thing with basketball. And I feel like at the end of the day, all the rappers wish they could hoop. Yeah. And all the hoopers wish they
literally,
rappers.
Bro. That's what they be saying too.
Yeah, no. So I feel like that's kind of, it goes hand in hand. You know?
Yeah. So you be seeing like on Twitter and shit where they say pick your starting rap 5. You ever see shit like that? Where
to hoop?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I see what you're saying.
So you say like if your name keeps growing, would you be in that list?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
So you'll be with the
No
Chris
doubt.
Browns and the
Chris Brown,
who else they be hooping?
Davies hoops.
Yeah.
J. Cole hoops.
Lil Durk.
Lil Durk is a hooper.
So you say you gonna be in that competition?
Hell yeah, shit, right there with him. Right there with him.
All right, then I feel it, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so speak a little bit about speak a little bit on the Pain and Pleasure tape, the meaning, what it means to you, and you know your relationship, bro, with D Romeo.
Man, so I mean the Pain and Pleasure, that name kind of just came from the mood of the tape, which is it kind of shows off the pleasure of this music shit and the pleasure of living the lifestyle, but also the pain that comes with it and the downfalls that you have across your whole journey. You know what I mean? Because I mean, life is a journey, bro, and you have your pains, but you also have your pleasures. So that's kind of where the tape came from. And my relationship with D Romeo, I mean, that's my boy, bro. Ever since y'all you linked us up, I mean, shit, it's been nothing but love ever since, and it's been nothing but growth, bro. On both sides, you know what I mean? I seen his growth, you know what I mean, which is great, and I want him to keep going with that shit because it's dope.
Shit, I remember with D Romeo, he got out of prison last year, and he had told me that he wanted to start making music. I was literally, you know that, bro. I literally said the first person that came to my mind, it was you and Sambo. Shout out Sambo. You know, I said I'm finna get you right with MACGEE and Sambo, and that's and we was homies, like we was really cool, but we wasn't tight like that.
Like how
and
we are.
And I knew that was that was something that we need to work on, bro, because I felt like y'all were in a good position. I feel like a lot of rappers, bro, like when they're upcoming, bro, when they start getting a little name for themselves, they start getting like to that point where they don't want to fuck with people, they don't want to help people.
Yeah, nah.
And cause to me, I feel like I don't get it, bro, because at one point you were that, you know, you were that person trying to come up. You feel me? So like, I really respect the way you help bro out because he see that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, like, And I feel like that was kind of like my duty, because when I was in that same position, shout out to my cousin Sambo, he's the one who kind of coached me through that shit and helped me out and kind of to learn. So I feel like it's kind of like the each one teach one, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. I mean, it's kind of like my duty to pass that shit on.
I feel that, bro. Sambo one talented motherfucker too, bro. Shout out Sambo, bro. But yeah, so hold on, let me get one more drink.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we talked a little bit about Pain and Pleasure. But when can we expect like your first solo tape? I know you got a couple tapes, but talking about like, you know, that debut, you know, that debut tape, the mixtape where it's a couple more songs than, you know, like an EP.
I would feel like my first official, like, I would call it an album. I feel like that's just coming spring or summer of next year, just to have a clean little rollout and kind of plan out what I want to do. So spring or summer of next year, y'all could be on the lookout for that shit for sure.
And when you think about your first tape, album, whatever you want to call it, how you see it? You see it like a lot all singles. You see that shit features with
shit. I mean, I like to do music with the homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I gotta have a relationship with you in order to do music with you. I don't like to just do music with somebody because they got a name. You know what I mean? That's just not really how I rock. But yeah, for sure, I gotta get the homies on there. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business, bro. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in terms of features and what you gotta do. So yeah, I mean, you could expect the homies on there for sure. And if I could get it, I mean, a big name or two. So
yeah, I feel that. And knowing from just being around this motherfucker, he got a lot of shit in the vault that he don't drop. So explain a little bit. I know we talk about it as homies, but just to the people, explain a little bit about the benefit of keeping songs or the benefit of just dropping. You feel me? Like, you know, there's artists that just say, I'll make a song, I'm dropping it. Like, you know, but then there's artists where I feel like that's your approach, or a lot of artists, they make songs and they keep them. They hold on to shit. But then you got homies telling you like, hey, drop that shit, bro. So kind of explain the strategy of you know, holding out on songs.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I feel like it's quality over quantity. You know what I mean? So I don't want to drop everything that I'm doing. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like when you make music that has a message and has meaning behind it, when you go back and look on it, you might feel that song more than you did when you made the song. You know what I mean? So now I'm looking back at old songs and I'm in a position where now I'm like, damn, like I really fuck with this song now. So I'm able to put it out and it still has value because it has a meaning behind it. You know what I mean? I'm not just riding a wave, or I'm not just riding a trend. So it's like, it's not like, damn, that trend is gone already, so I can't put that out. But it's not like that, because I have a meaning and message behind my music, so I'm able to just kind of pick and choose when I want to put that out.
Yeah, for sure. So you can see a lot of them songs that you got in the vault. You can see see some of them on the tape.
Shit, I mean, bro, if it comes down to it, yeah. But I mean, I want to kind of.
You really want to work on that shit?
I want to put in new work, put in more work for that shit to kind of get that new feeling of that new growth, that new MACGEE that's been coming out. So.
I feel that, bro. So for like the Pain and Pleasure tape, bro, that shit, you touched a whole lot of you know, sounds that I didn't really heard before.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit, I don't know what was going on. I feel like it was just the vibe and the people that were around in the studio sessions that kind of just pushed me to go and take that extra step. You know,
I feel like that's the best type of studio session, when you're there with just people that you really trust. You feel me? Because that's where you could really, you could really try things that you probably wouldn't do if you in a studio where there's hella people. You feel me?
Exactly.
Because I've been in two different vibes, fool. I've been in vibes where there's like hella people, and then I've been like studio session where just me, you, and D. You feel me? And like one homie. And I feel like that's where rappers could really benefit, bro. Because you're around people that you really trust.
And I feel like it's just the vibe that you're looking for, the music that you want to make. Because I mean, if you want to make party music, bro, you're gonna have more than 3 people in the session. You know, you're gonna bring whoever you want to bring in. But if it's more like if you want to experiment or you want to try something different, like it's just gonna be a closed circle.
Yeah, I feel that. So explain how being a underrated artist, an overlooked artist, like in the LA area, like explain how that shit drives you.
Man, I just want to be able to keep growing and just like make people wish like that they were to fuck with me in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like as bad as it sounds, I want to make people feel bad for not really fucking with me and tapping in with me, because I know a lot of people see my name, and I know I'm in a position where people have seen my face and have heard my music, but they don't choose to tap in because it's not the thing to do right now. You know what I mean? So, not to sound bad, but I want to make y'all feel bad for not fucking with me.
Facts, I feel that.
You know what I mean?
So like just being real, bro, just straightforward. Does that shit bother you a little bit when you see these lists of like upcoming artists to see blow up in 2021 and you don't see your name on it? Does that shit bother you a little bit?
I mean, yeah, bro. Anybody with a competitive drive is gonna make you a little frustrated. It's gonna piss you off a little bit, but that's just more fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with basketball. You play basketball, so you know when you getting overlooked and you're not getting that credit that you deserve, bro. It's like, all right, like what else do I got to do? You know? Yeah. So I mean, it just drives you to keep on forward, bro.
And the biggest reason why I asked that question is because one thing I've noticed since I've been kind of around the music a little bit, I've noticed how overlooked you've been. And because it's crazy because I see you get attention here and there, but then I see you get left out on a lot of things too. Yeah. And it's like, that's why, because I know you personally, I know how much this shit means to you, and I know I be seeing the artists that they put in front of you, and I don't knock no artist, but I know you could, like bar for bar, you out rapping these motherfuckers. You feel me?
My own for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I know that shit have to bother you, but that shit will bother anybody with a competitive spirit.
Exactly.
So I feel that, bro.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah, I feel that though.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what it is though.
But all right, bro. So speak a little bit on your relationship, bro, with Key Riches and your involvement in Get Rich and like where it all started.
Oh shit, so I met Key about 2 years ago, bro. My cousin Sambo, who also makes music with me, he had reached out to bro because he had heard one of his songs with Rucci. And he started fucking with him like that. And Key had put out one day that he needed a videographer for like a behind the scenes type of shit for a show. So Sambo had hit him up because at the time Sambo was fucking around with a camera and had a camera and was doing that vlog shit. So he said, fuck it, why not just put my hand in what he's doing? So he linked up with Key. Key ended up finding out that he was an artist himself. Then Sambo threw in my name, And Key, I mean, just showed love and was like, all right, well, why don't y'all just come fuck with me under this brand, under what I got going on? So, I mean, it was like a no-brainer, you know?
I feel that.
So ever since then, I mean, Key has shown nothing but love. Key has been a kind of a mentor with this rap shit because, I mean, he's been doing it for such a long time now, and he's so young in the game that it's just, it's a good relationship that we built, you know?
Yeah, and that was when you was barely starting, right?
I mean, bro, when I met Key, I probably had like 1 song, 2 songs out, if that. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I was barely getting my feet wet with that shit, bro. So,
I feel it, bro.
Yeah, it was all new to me.
I feel that, bro. So that's dope, bro. That's dope that he was that he was with open arms with that shit, bro. Especially someone that's been in the game. That's kind of what I was saying, bro. Like a lot of these artists, bro, man, they don't show no love to people that's trying to come
bro.
up.
I mean that shit comes full circle though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not the person to show love when it's needed to be shown, I mean that shit just comes around full circle. You know?
I feel that, bro.
So
explain a little bit about performing in the Rucci tour last year, and talk about some memories and probably the most lit show, bro.
Shit, man. The most lit show either had to be in Arizona or the last show in at the observatory.
Okay.
Just because the last one at the observatory, it had the whole winning team. So it had Chike, it had One Take J, it had Rucci. I mean, Kalen. Anybody in LA that's hot right now, you name it, they were there. You know what I mean? So, but nah, bro, that whole tour was a great experience. It just opened my eyes to a whole different like world, and that world being the whole music business. You know what I mean? And showing how much fun you can have with the music business, but also how much work you got to put into it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And only time will tell. You know what I mean? With this with all this shit. So we looking forward to that shit.
Shit, was you nervous, man, performing in the observatory? You feel me? Because I know the observatory could be jumping.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it was a packed out show, and I mean, I don't know. It's just I used to get nervous when I did shows. Like my first couple shows, I was for sure nervous, but now it's just like you got to let the energy of the crowd and the environment just like feed you. You know what I mean? And you got to use that to go crazy.
Yeah, I could just feel, because when you kind of young in the game, and then you got to go perform at a place like the observatory, that shit has to be like a little nerve-wracking. I feel that.
Nah,
bro.
but I feel like the basketball world and like the high profile like high school team that I was on, and we played on such a big stage where it's like, all right, now it's not the exact same.
Yeah.
But being in front of a crowd don't really faze me like
I feel
like
that.
how it would a normal person. You feel me?
No, I feel that, bro.
So I think that's a big positive thing that basketball has affected my life with.
On God, I feel that, bro. But one thing I will say though about the basketball, like how you said basketball, like I feel like it's a lot easier, because when you rapping, I feel like you kind of, anybody could be like, man, I don't fuck with bro. Especially when you an opener, when you open up for Rucci, you feel me? Like they going for Rucci, they probably thinking like, who the fuck's this motherfucker?
Yeah.
That's the main thing I always think about, being in that that opening stage when you still opening up for people. That's just like, damn, that's why I respect all of it. That's why when I used to go to shows, bro, I used to hate the motherfuckers that would be booing the openers, bro. Because it's like, bro, they just trying to grind it out too, bro. It's low key fucked up.
It is fucked up, bro, because some of the openers will turn out to be bigger than the person that they're opening up for sometimes. Bro. You know what I mean? And
that's like
it's
that's like I wasn't at the show, but fucking Sonny right here told me before about the show. I don't even know who'd you go watch, Sonny, when Shoreline Mafia opened up.
Rich Forever.
And Shoreline Mafia, and he said they wasn't even fucking with Shoreline Mafia like that.
Yeah, the other people, like people in the crowd, didn't.
That's crazy. You feel me? Shoreline Mafia, they fucking worldwide.
But I knocked some nigga out.
That's what he was telling me. The OGZ knocked the motherfucker out of the crowd because they was booing.
See, that's what I don't like though, bro. I feel like people only fuck with an artist if it's cool to fuck with them. You know what I mean? Not like
they just ride the wave, bro.
They just ride waves. Yeah, they don't ever look at like just. They don't go based off the music,
and they don't give nothing a chance at all. They ain't giving you. If your name ain't the motherfucking headliner, they not giving you a chance, and that's why I say that shit could be another reason why shit could be nerve wracking too, bro. Because it's like, bro, they don't gotta fuck with me. I'm not the main motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
But I respect it though. That's
for sure, bro.
Yeah, so name a couple upcoming artists that you fuck with in the game, and a couple producers that you fucking with right now.
Shit, bro. I mean, you talking about like artists that are already established, kind of, or you talking about like
established people that you working with? Just name a couple.
I mean, shit. First and foremost, got to shout out my boy D. My cousin Sambo, who's also in Get Rich. My whole team Get Rich. But in terms of like artists that are already established in LA, I fuck with Blast heavy. Blast.
Hell yeah, bro.
Top 2, he not number 2 right now. I fuck with Rucci. I fuck with Chike. I fuck with all the LA scene, bro. I fuck with a lot of East Coast shit too. I fuck with like Davies. I fuck with, I mean, obviously everybody from LA fuck with Nip.
Bro, shout out Nip.
But yeah, I mean, I fuck with a lot of people, bro. My music mind is kind of everywhere. You know what I mean? So I don't like to kind of limit myself in one genre or whatever. But I fuck with a lot of music.
I feel that, bro. And producers?
Producers, bro. Shit. Shout out to my boy Gene, bro. My boy Casby Kid, going crazy right now. He's a newer producer, but he's getting hella placements, which is hella dope to see. Shit. Let me see. My boy Will Steller doing his thing right now. Signed to Ethica Music Group. Got his own little boxes going, which is hella dope.
I seen that shit. I peeped that.
Shit. But in terms of like LA producers, XL is one of my favorite producers for sure. I fuck with Rob too. Fuck with Blast as a producer as well. Shit, bro. I could go on and on. I mean, Low the Great going crazy. My boy JR, both JRs, one from Get Rich. I mean, they're going crazy right now. There's a lot of producers, bro. I feel like there's a new producer every damn day.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. And one thing, bro, I feel like producers and they don't get enough credit, bro.
They don't, bro.
And it's like
with most of the music right now, ain't really lyrical.
Yeah.
And it's like the beat that makes the song, you know what I mean? So I feel like they don't get enough credit.
And like shit, one thing, bro, like I low key, I think I touched on this my last interview with D. I was saying like I never really realized how much of a role these producers actually play, and so I started going to studio sessions. You feel me?
Right, bro.
And engineers, you feel me? Like
engineers too, bro. Engineers.
They bring that shit to life, bro. That's for sure.
They make it happen. That's their job, you know.
Yeah, I was telling D that them motherfuckers would probably make me sound good going up in there. Them producers,
they make
engineers, you know,
good, man.
they make you sound nice as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
But so you named a couple artists you fuck with. If you could collab with any artist, you know, dead or alive, who you collabing with?
Shit. Right now, currently, Blast.
Blast?
I feel like Blast is just a hit maker, bro.
I feel that, bro.
Blast. I mean, Roddy Ricch.
But you gonna leave out? But you gonna leave out your boy J. Cole?
I mean, bro, that's why I don't know. Like I'm so like versatile with my music.
I feel it. So name top three then.
Top three, I would have to go like Blast, Cole. Shit, probably. I mean, you gotta go with Drake, bro.
Yeah,
you got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta go with Drake. If you get a Drake feature, you going straight to the top.
For sure, bro. So. Any female artists?
Shit, Janae Aiko for sure. Fuck with Janae Aiko. Man, there's a lot of upcoming female artists that I kind of have my eye on. I can't really name them off the top of my head, but there's a couple LA female artists that I've been fucking with. So hell yeah. Yeah,
that's what's up, bro. So last interview I kind of asked D the same question, bro. But I'm finna ask you the same thing. What is being a rapper in the Hispanic culture? What does that shit mean to you, bro?
Shit, man. I mean, it means a lot. Like, kind of having that weight on your shoulders. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of Hispanic artists doing what me and D are really doing right now. Like, in terms of making real music and making music that's gonna last forever. Like,
yeah.
There's not a lot of people doing that. So I feel like we got a lot of weight on our shoulders. Like, kind of carrying that shit forward. You know. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, I mean, it's a blessing to be in the position we in now. Like, being underrated. I mean, it's just gonna pay off, you know.
Yeah, so that shit was dope to see. To see that song On My Mind, to see that show in the food community.
Shit, hell yeah. Show, and that's the
some of the top artists, bro. Had OGZ up in there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like for the Hispanic community to show us love too. Like that's a huge blessing. Because I mean, we all know the Hispanic community. We could be a little rough on people. You know what I mean? So for people to show us love and shit like that, I mean that's huge. Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. Like how you said, like. There's not too much Hispanic artists that's doing that shit, so it's not really that hard to be noticed either. You feel me? Like,
exactly. So
like especially on posters like that, you feel me? Like you see guys like Sad Boy Loco who's been doing this shit forever. You see guys like OGZ, another that's worldwide. You feel me? They all on the same post. You scroll a couple fucking slides and you see y'all. You feel me? Like that's dope. That's dope. That's what I was tripping out on. It's like. It ain't hard to be seen when you Hispanic because there's not too much people doing it.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a lot of politics to that shit too, though.
Yeah, I mean, people tend to see it as like a downfall, like, oh, he's not black or he's not this, so he's not gonna be able to be successful. But it's like I stick out more than everybody else here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I feel that.
For me, it's a positive. Like, and I carry the same thing in the basketball world. It's the same shit. So. I mean, I've been dealing with this shit for so damn long, bro. All this politics shit, it's easy now.
Yeah, on God. So that should just fuel you now.
Yeah, it's easy. I already know what to expect, so I'm already going in it being like, all right, they're already gonna expect something. So when they're blown away, it's just like, all right, that's just my fuel. Like,
yeah. So yeah, just speak a little bit on that song, on that On My Mind song that kind of got a lot of attention real quick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, shit, that D came up to me and he told me in the studio session that he had a hook idea for a song. And I mean, that shit was hot.
Yeah,
so, I mean, like, shit, we got
and the whole the music video idea, how did that shit come about?
Yeah, I mean, he told me that he wanted to do a little blood in, blood out theme, which is hard. I mean, we gotta express and we gotta show our culture with this shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, there's not too many people pushing the culture, the Hispanic culture. So for us to do that shit was dope.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. But it was funny to see a lot of motherfuckers hating on the food community when it got posted, huh? Motherfuckers can't do anything, huh?
Man, you can't do anything, man. That shit's tough. I hate that shit. Every little thing is gonna be under a microscope.
I'm saying, bro, like why they gotta? I don't even understand why they gotta hate though. You feel me? Like that shit was hard as fuck, bro. Man, but it's but what I always say though is you get a little hate, you get a little people talking shit, but then you get a lot of love comments. And I feel like that shit always overshadows. Like, always, bro. No matter what.
At the end of the day, it's social media. Everybody's going to have an opinion because there's no consequence to you saying whatever you're going to say because it's on the internet. Yeah. So you got to take that shit and just laugh that shit off. Bro.
I feel that, bro. I feel that. So, fucking 2020, bro, it's been a fucked up year, bro. You feel me? Real fucked up year.
Yeah.
So, kind of explain a little bit. Did it benefit you in music-wise? Because I hear a lot of people say that the quarantine actually benefits some people with the music-wise. Yeah, did it benefit you or did it make you take a little step back?
Yeah, I mean, the quarantine shit for sure helped me musically. I mean, I wanted to build a home studio, so I was able to do that, get my studio equipment right. So now I'm able to experiment more with sounds and beats that maybe I wouldn't have chose, but it's allowing me now to kind of just experiment and be me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's giving me a chance to learn more about myself and who I want to be as an artist and kind of look things over. Because, I mean, before this quarantine shit, I mean, LA just moved so quick, you know what I mean? But with this quarantine shit, I feel like everybody just kind of took a step back and kind of learned about themselves, and that just fueled the music more than anything.
I feel that, bro. But so that's a couple pros, I mean, to the quarantine. Yeah. What's a couple cons, bro?
Shit, just the idle time, bro. I mean, like Nip said, like, the worst enemy on a mission is idle time. Like, it's so easy to just sit there and do nothing. Like,
hell yeah,
you know what
bro.
I mean? Because there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I feel like this year has been the most laziest year.
It has, bro. It has, and that's like, it's not like there's not much motivation. You know what I mean? So that like, you got to motivate yourself, and if you're not strong-minded, I mean, it's rough. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a victim to it as well. So. I mean, it's been rough, but I mean, like I said, you're able to learn about yourself and what motivates you. So I mean, this is cool.
And it sucks really too, not being able to perform and shit, huh?
That's the worst thing. Yeah, bro. That's the worst thing.
When's the last show you performed in?
Shit, if I can remember, bro, probably like February or March, like right before the quarantine happened, like this year. And then that shit was crazy, bro. That shit sucked.
So you say quarantine? Have you actually been quarantined? You still be doing your thing a little bit?
Man, I've been doing my thing, man. I gotta live my life. I gotta live my life.
Can't hold a player down,
I gotta live my life. I mean, you know, bro.
No, on God, I'm already knowing, bro.
you been there with me.
Dead ass. I feel that, bro. Yeah, so if we lucky enough to fucking to beat all this COVID shit and that shit goes away, how's 2021 looking without COVID?
Without COVID, I mean, shit, what 2020 was supposed to be, and that's like kind of like a breakout year for me and my people, you know. So, I mean, that's what you can expect for 2021. 2021, if the shit goes back to normal, if it ever does.
Yeah, shit, for real. That's what I'm saying.
The way shit looking right now,
I feel like this shit might go a little two, 3 more years, bro.
Saying, bro, that shit horrible. Yeah, get this shit over with.
Oh God in heaven, bro. So, what's next, bro? What's next for MACKGEE, man?
I mean, shit, you can expect me on a lot of singles from me, but you can also expect me on a lot of features and shit.
Start knocking out features now?
Hell yeah, and like I said, I'll probably drop my tape around, if I had to choose a month, probably like April or March for next year. You can expect that from me for sure. But shit, you can just expect quality music from me whenever I drop, because I got, like Mark said, I got a lot of shit to drop, so you never know when I just might have the feeling to drop that motherfucker.
I feel that, bro. Is it time to start taxing motherfuckers for features, or are you still being generous?
I mean, shit, I'll be generous right now, but shit, when the time comes, motherfuckers better have that cash out ready, have that pocket ready.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel that, bro. But So when you talk about your rap career, bro, your music career, bro, like what's the ultimate goal with this shit, bro? Like the ultimate goal when this shit's all said and done.
Shit, the end goal is to just, I mean, show people that you could do it. You know what I mean? I mean, Hispanic in the rap game, there ain't too many of us. So just to kind of influence people that look like me and influence people that want to do what I'm doing, that you could actually do this shit.
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
Like the saying said, like it ain't nothing to it, but to actually just go out there and do it. Like, just don't be scared about what people think. Don't just go out there and do it, bro. Live your life, you know.
Hell yeah, you trying to make this shit worldwide, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to just, if I could make one person's life different and change their life, then like what I wanted to do got done. You feel me?
I feel it, bro. So so earlier we talked a little bit about like producing and shit.
Yeah,
Would you ever kind of venture out to trying to be a producer and shit? I see a lot of artists that go, you know, like you say you like Blast, you know, so Blast damn near fucking produced almost his whole tape, bro.
I think he had a hand in every single beat.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy. But yeah,
is that something you ever try to do?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I mean, I dabbled in it a couple times now with my cousin Sambo, because he also makes beats. Excuse me. So one of the times that we were together, we linked up and we made a beat. So I mean, I can officially say I've made a beat before, you know. I'm not quite there as a whole producer yet, but I made a couple beats here and there.
I feel that, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You hopped on any yet?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to do.
Why not?
I don't know. Like, I don't know why I haven't. That's the crazy part.
You feel like they ain't ready? Like they ain't.
Nah, yeah. Like I said, it's quality over quantity. So I want to put out like a good quality song before you know what I mean. I want to make a good quality beat before I can actually hop on it.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Yeah. Hold on, let me give me a little refill real quick. You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
But man.
But yeah, nah, bro. I mean, the producing shit, I feel like it's a lot harder than making like a song. Like,
man, hell yeah,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Than being an artist. Like,
I remember I was trying to fucking fuck around and make a beat, bro. Nah, bro, that shit's not for me.
It's so much shit that goes into it, which is crazy. Like you would never think, like, you know what I mean? But there's so many layers into a beat, which is just crazy.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. So anything you working on right now?
I mean, shit, we just finished up that tape, so right now I'm just kind of like dropping singles here or there. But I feel like January, February, I'll be in album mode. You know, so y'all can expect that from me for sure.
For sure. So man, we about to get ready to close this up. I'm gonna leave it up to him, bro. He gonna leave his socials. Where can they find you, bro? Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit.
Follow me everywhere at IS MACKGEE. ITS MACKGEE.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, man, that's MACGEE for you, man. You learned a little bit about MACGEE today, man. I appreciate y'all for fucking with us.
Me, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you for fucking with us. Appreciate you fucking with the brand, man.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to cop your merch. You feel me?
Cop your
got
merch.
The hat, got the cap, got the jacket on me. Don't forget to cop your merch. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And let us know, man. Let us know who you want to see us interview, what kind of challenges you want us to do, you know. Let us know, man. We for the people. We listen to y'all, man. But at the end of the day, till another day, one love, man.
We out of here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.